part of the civil authority system. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I'm breaking the law, but I submit myself to that. All right. So, second point: civil authorities are given by God, as given by God, are responsible for protecting their countries, for collecting taxes as they are due, as well as respect and honor. All right. Who likes to pay taxes?
I do. Because when I pay taxes, it's because I have an income.
That's
And
true.
if I didn't have to pay taxes, it would be because I don't have any income, and I also would be saying I didn't want fire, police.
Amen.
You know,
Yeah.
all
We need
of the
those
things
things.
that roads to be repaired, all the things that I do want in order for my world to function correctly.
Yeah.
So yes, we can be thankful that we can pay taxes, but I don't necessarily enjoy paying them.
Plus,
There you go.
in California, we have to pay
I was looking at. I was trying to tell these guys from Arizona 2 weeks ago that on average we pay something like 70 cents a gallon in tax here, and they're like, "What?" Yep. So that hurts my wallet. All right. I don't enjoy that, but we still do it because that's the government's job, is to collect taxes. For upkeep, for things like that. And so we submit ourselves to that, whether we like it or not. And because God puts them in authority, we still have to respect them, whether we agree with them or not. Okay? And that's really Paul's whole shtick here, is that they deserve respect and honor because of where God has put them, because of the responsibility that they have. Because God has put them in there for this period of time, that's who is due the honor and who is due the respect. There used to be a saying a while ago, and I used to hear this: "I respect the office and not the person." Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
That's not the way believers are supposed to function. All right? You don't respect just the office. We're told to respect the people that are in power. Because it is the people, not the office necessarily, but the people who hold the office that God has put into the positions over us. Okay? So they're worthy of respect. Yeah.
So, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with the definition of respect in that, I mean, so when I think of respect, I think of it as being something that you honor, and I don't know that I can honor. I can respect the office, but if the person is dishonorable in the office, that's what I'm struggling with, because it's like, so in terms of the word respect, it's got more connotations for me, I guess, that are about that you're honoring, and you would hope that that person, because they're being, they're in that office and you honor the office, would rise to that position. But like, how do you respect Hitler,
Right.
in a situation like that?
Yeah. So, Hitler's kind of an extreme example.
But we
Nothing
always
like
come to
giving
So
him
we always go to the extreme. Okay. So, for example, having lived in Virginia during COVID, thank you, Steve. How did you?
They're firework
experts. We had a governor named Ralph Northam, and he was not a good governor. Okay, he was not a good governor. And he, through 2 weeks to stop the spread or whatever, it turned into 18 months. So the churches had to really. Okay. Shh. Okay, no more wood, please. Churches had to look at what Northam was saying about guidelines and things like that, whether we could be open even or not, and they choose whether or not to obey Northam or not, right? So we still respect the person, because it's not necessarily that you're respecting the person's politics. they're still made in the image of God, right? They're still worth saving, and in that instance, you respect them. In that instance, you pray for them. And really, I think it goes back to that image of God thing. They're still made in the image of God, and whether they're corrupt or not, God still is the one who put them in power. And so, if anything less than, or if nothing more than, I should say, one should respect them as a person because they're worth saving, because they're made in the image of God, and because God put them in that place of power. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just struggle a little bit with the evil part.
We all do. We all
Because,
do.
yeah, I mean, if they're evil,
Yeah,
then
go ahead.